Well, you've really changed this. You've camoed it completely. You've even camoed your sight. The acorn doesn't fall far from the tree.
Just a little bit.
Did you know that's how I started?
By painting them? And by doing them all yourself?
For the local archery shops in the Chicagoland area, I would camouflage guys' bows for $20. But I used my airbrush.
You didn't offer me that.
No, because you got to learn all this.
That's fair.
So, but
well,
yeah.
We're back. In the first part of this little series that we're doing, I put on my new limbs. I reattached my string by myself.
Yes, you did. And cables.
A little bit of help.
Yep.
You pointed out when I might have messed up a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just a little bit.
But that's how you learn.
Exactly. The only thing I've done since then is I finished a few of the little paints here and there, made sure things are looking good. As you can see, it's already kind of doing that cool little wear off with the bourbon under it. Doing exactly what I wanted. I added my brackets for my quiver as well as for my counterbalance. Other than that, in this little video, we're gonna be attaching my sight. So here comes the fun part.
Now it's real simple, RJ, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what's cool is there's archery standards.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? That these are fixed in a, exact same, so all sights match, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And now today's technology, a lot of you're seeing the manufacturers put a Picatinny rail so you can actually eliminate this whole bracket.
Yeah,
you
it
see
becomes just that rail right here.
Yeah.
And it's nothing except for that pretty much.
Yes, sir. So, it's just making it more convenient, more cut down, just pretty high tech, which is cool. And
I got my True Glow 5-pin sight now.
You got your whole, and you camoed that.
Yeah. Well, of course. Come on.
Yep.
I already got it set up for my lefty.
Yes.
Now, when I'm picking,
because if you mount it like that, how would that work?
Well, no, I know, but no, I'm doing it so I can see it.
Oh.
So when I'm picking, how do I choose what area of holes I'm going into?
Great question. Here's the thing. The further the pin is from your eye and like closer to the target, actually gives you a little better sight window.
All right.
For clarity. That's why you see target shooters, target archers, and they have their extension out there.
Way out there, yeah.
Yes, sir, for their sight. The problem is the further you extend it too, the more brush, the more things. So, and I know how you are with equipment. Trust me, I know. I think find a happy medium. Don't extend it fully out. So maybe keep her in your second
try to
two
fit
somewhere.
That dead center kind of.
Yeah. The other thing too, when you're all ready to go, and this is on here like this.
Yeah.
Here's a good tip. Especially when you're setting up. If your anchor, if like with your long draw, you got dad's baby face. You know what I mean? No, you do. And the cheeks. Yeah, you're getting some whiskers. But the longer, say your eye's here and you anchor here, If you anchored, say it was down here where you'd anchor.
Yeah.
Okay. The longer the gap between the eye and where your arrow actually sits. The higher up that bracket needs to be. Okay?
Yeah.
So if you're like us and you got that shorter face, and so your eye to where you anchor's only here, that's knowing that you're gonna have, this sight is probably gonna be lower on your whole sight window.
Yeah.
Okay?
So is there an advantage to that or disadvantage, or is it just kind of hit or miss?
No, there really isn't. It's just that sometimes, when you see these different positions of your holes, even though it's so minute, what is that, a half an inch, not a quarter of an inch?
Yeah.
But that would give you a quarter of an inch where you could get a bigger whole span of your sight picture. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So the lower your anchor, the higher that sight's gonna end up being. So that's why they make that adjustability, because everyone's different.
I gotcha. I'm gonna wanna be farther down than I'm gonna wanna be up, correct?
Yep.
So I'll probably go middle hole.
Middle hole.
Top hole, as far as
top. Here, reverse it so that's where you would be on your.
You're a righty. Ugh.
Yeah, I know.
Jeez.
But yeah, that's where you would, I would say you'd start out at. Now, you could see you're already in the interior of your bow.
Yes, sir.
So brush-wise, you're not gonna hit nothing.
Yeah.
You might be able to go out like that. Look at.
And then you're pushing past it. Is that okay still? Or you just.
You are, but I would.
Find your happy medium.
Yeah.
You're good with it.
Yep.
So I'll be right there.
Yep.
Take my screw, put it in one. Start number 2.
Here's another quick tip for you, okay? As you're setting up your bow and you get everything set, everything is set. Highly recommend you grabbing a black marker, a permanent marker, and tracing, like put where this screw was and put mark on that one, or you could even trace this. So if you ever had to turn around and take it off and put it back on, everything's in the exact same spot. You know, mark where your pins are, mark your left and right, your up and down adjustments, put a black line or a silver marker and mark it all, so everything is so simple to go back to where you were. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. All right.
That's it.
Well, just those 2 screws. I mean,
putting on a sight's pretty simple.
That's about as easy as it gets. Now you know how to do it. You can kind of figure out where you need it at depending on what you're shooting, how you're shooting.
Yep.
And
well, that's a whole new process of sighting in. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
We're just setting up, and to set it up just like this is once you do it, it's pretty easy to figure out. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But again, my son had a camo everything.
Well, of course. But now I have silver Sharpie on it.
Yeah, well, I marked those for you.
Yeah. Well,
so
thank you.
you remember.